Hello. So I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be honest. You don't have to be honest with me, just with yourself. How often do you find yourself, when you are on social media, comparing yourself to others who are living the life that you want, who have the business that you want, who have the branding that you want, who just have that energy that you want? How often do you find yourself doing it? And how often do you think you're doing it without you even realizing? Because this is one of the biggest things that kills confidence, is comparing ourselves to others. It's so limiting and disempowering, and we may as well just give all our personal power away if we're going to constantly compare. So this is what I want to talk to you about in today's video, and specifically how you can stop the comparison trap right now. Hello, my name is Kirsty. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for either coming back to this channel or visiting if you are new. I am here to help you unlock the power of your mind, activate your hidden potential, and accelerate your success. So let's talk about the comparison trap then, shall we? There's no two ways about it. Social media is amazing. It has completely changed how we do business, how we market ourselves, how we connect. We're able to go and network with all these amazing people, all these other amazing businesses, and it is incredible. Even better, it's on people's phones 24/7, right? So people have always got access to social media and to you, right, as a business owner. But the problem is, as I'm sure you have found out, especially if you're watching this video, is that we tend to go on and we might just be using it for work, but then we just go and see what that person's doing, or we go and see what that person's doing, or something comes up in our feed and we feel triggered, right? And it's because we are comparing ourselves. We are comparing ourselves to where other people are on their journey. We're comparing ourselves to what our branding looks like, to what we're doing. We're constantly obsessing with, maybe I should try what they're doing, maybe I should try what they're doing. And it just ends up going into a big comparison spiral. And the danger of it is it's the story that we tell ourselves. It's the meanings that we're giving it all. It's the thoughts and beliefs that come up because of it. And the thing is, we don't ever know what's happening in someone's life behind closed doors, right? Social media is generally showing the best parts of everyone's life. It shows you what they want you to see. It doesn't show you what they don't want to see. So you're only getting a glimpse in to what their life looks like. And they might have the business, they might have the money, they might have the luxury, they might have all these other things. But it is a very skewed look at someone else's life that you're then comparing yourself to and your life to, right? So it's not even the whole picture. And we are so good at looking at our own lives, and we are looking at all the bad stuff in our lives, all the unwanted stuff, all the things that we're frustrated by, but we're not seeing that in their life. So we think that their life is this amazing life, it's magical, it's, they probably poo fairy dust. Do you know what I mean? They're just having the best time and nothing ever goes wrong. They never have a problem, they never have a challenge, they never have to refund customers, they never have tech breakdowns, they never have arguments in their relationships. It just seems perfect. It's picture perfect. So we are then comparing ourselves and judging ourselves because we don't have that. But first of all, it's not like for like. It's not a fair comparison. And second of all, we need to listen to what that dialogue is inside of our minds when we're looking at things that we want that we don't have, when we're looking at these other people that seemingly have it all, when we're comparing ourselves. Because usually what that comes down to is judgment of ourselves. We start shaming ourselves and blaming ourselves. Why aren't I there yet? I should have been here ages ago. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. All these limiting beliefs come up, don't they? I'm never going to get it. If I haven't got it now, I'll never get it. It's okay for her. She's got a boyfriend who's a photographer, so she has all these amazing photos, and I'll never have that. It's okay for them because X. It's okay for them because, fill in the gap, right? So we get lost in this web and this spiral of criticizing ourselves and criticizing them. So the danger in this, of course, is we're basically telling ourselves we're not good enough. Unconsciously. We're telling ourselves we're not good enough. We're telling ourselves it's never going to happen. We're telling ourselves we're never going to get there. We're telling ourselves that we're unworthy, right? And what this does is it keeps us in this spiral of shame and self-blame and guilt, and it keeps us stuck. Like, are you going to get out of your comfort zone, do some really, really scary things in your business to propel yourself forward? Are you going to do the things you've got on your vision board, that you've got in visualizations? Are you going to take those big action steps towards those big goals if you're telling yourself constantly that you're not good enough, that it's never going to work for you, that you're not there yet and that you should be so much further along. Like, you're never going to do it, right? So it keeps you stuck. It keeps you stuck in this loop of not feeling good enough, which is then going to make you miserable, which is then going to affect all of your relationships outside of work. It's going to affect your family life, your general happiness, your love for your business. You know, you have this business because you are here to make a difference in other people's lives, right? Whether you sell a product, whether you provide a service, whether you're a coach or a therapist or whatever it is, you know, you are here because you want to help people in one way or another. You want to improve someone's life. You want to enhance their life, right? How can you do that if you are lost in the spiral of guilt and shame and blame? It's impossible. So you're not able to live your purpose. You're feeling miserable and so worthless, and you're not stepping up in your business. You're not taking the actions. You're not showing up in the way that you need to be because you feel so worthless, because you're looking at all these other people and telling yourself you're useless, right? So we end up drawing back. We end up playing small. We end up shrinking, hiding, and just not being the very person that we are here to be, the person that we're capable of being. You know, we have so much potential. You have so much potential inside of you right now that's just dying to come out. It wants to come out. The soul wants you to expand. It wants you to do the things you're here to do. It wants you to thrive. It wants you to live an abundant life, have the success that you want, do all the things. But when we're constantly comparing ourselves to other people on the internet who we don't even know, and we don't even know if that's their real life, then we are just retracting, we are closing down our whole life, or our self-esteem, our self-worth, and it's dangerous, and it's sad, and it's so limiting and disempowering. So as of today, I would love you to take your power back and stop mindlessly scrolling. Just notice what you are saying to yourself when you are looking at other people online, and if it makes you feel bad, stop, okay? So there's another piece to this. And that is, if we are also criticizing the people that we're looking at, if we are looking at them feeling envy, feeling jealous, and there's no judgment here, right? I've experienced all of this, and it's just normal because you're telling yourself you can't have it. So of course you're triggering all these disempowering states and emotions and thoughts and beliefs inside of yourself. But if we're then projecting it onto them, then we're repelling what we want even more, because law of attraction responds to us, right? We are pushing it away through negative energy. So our subconscious mind is associating what they have with this negative energy. So we're pushing it away, pushing it away, pushing it away. We can't ever be in alignment. And let's talk about frequency and vibration. If you're feeling resentment and shame and jealousy towards the very thing that you want, you are not in alignment with it. How on earth will you magnetize it to you? How on earth can you attract it? So not only are you not stepping up as the version that you need to be, but you also can't manifest it. You can't attract it. You're in the wrong frequency. So what we want to be doing instead is we want to be looking at these people and saying, well, they did it, I can do it. And I'm sure you've heard this before. So I want you to take it a step further. And instead of just saying that, send them love and send them gratitude and really feel that. Because by doing that, you are creating that connection between you and them, between you and what you want. But also, you're not judging them and, you know, mentally tearing down someone else for having what you want. Remember, we're all one, we're all connected. So when we send love and we send positivity, we're actually sending that out to the world. And of course, what we send out comes back to us. So we are going to be attracting that back. It's a win, 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 right? So send them love, send them gratitude for showing you it's possible, for inspiring you, for encouraging you. And when you look at what they have, instead of thinking, I've not got that, think, yes, please, I'm having that. I've got that now. It's done. Script it, put it in a manifestation box somewhere, whatever it is, whatever your technique is. Just look at it, claim it, and know it's done for you. Thank you. I've just added that to my list. Abraham Hicks always talked about buffet, didn't she? Go into the buffet and pick what you want. So pick those things. I'm going to take that and I'll take that. Thank you. I'm going to add that to my images. I'm going to add that to my visualization. And also, when you see other people celebrating their success and showing what they've achieved and showing their lifestyle, you can feel into the frequency of their success through the energy in their posts, through the energy in their photos or their videos. So tap into that. They're giving you access to the frequency you need to be in to attract it. So tap into that frequency as if it was your own, and you can pretend. Remember, your brain doesn't know the difference between vividly imagined and real. So you can create these memories, these future memories. You can create them as memories now. Imagine that they've already happened to you. Imagine it's you, and feel that feeling that you can feel from that post or that video or whatever it is that you're looking at, those photos. And just sit in that vibration. Going back to another Abraham Hicks, 17 seconds she talks about. If you hold the frequency for 17 seconds, you will start to change your vibration. If you hold it for 68 seconds, you will start the manifestation process. So when you notice yourself next comparing, being triggered, quickly stop, take a breath, get present, give thanks to yourself, and congratulate yourself for noticing. And then sink into that vibration of, what if this was me? What if I had this? Imagine I have this now. And just allow that to infiltrate into your body, into your energy, into your mind. And then see how different you feel, right? So just sending out the gratitude, sending out the love, sending out the celebration vibes, sending out the it is done, I have this. You know, you could turn around this whole thing. You can interrupt the pattern and you can make it something new by creating a positive pattern, a positive reaction, you know, make it a positive trigger for you. And then you've just completely changed so much of the damage that we're doing to ourselves unconsciously every day. So I hope this has helped, it has inspired you to change how you compare yourself, and hopefully it stopped your mindless scrolling. So obviously there is more to this. The biggest piece of all of this is that you need to change how you see you, because if you are comparing yourself and having these negative thoughts, these negative ideas, these negative beliefs about yourself, it's because you have not raised your self-concept and your beliefs and your belief in yourself up to the vibration, the level, the frequency of your goals and your desires and your dreams. So it's not a them problem. It's not a not having problem. It is showing you that there is work to be done inside. Every trigger shows us what needs to be done inside, right? So now is the time to, instead of pouring your consciousness outside and looking and comparing, pour your consciousness inside. Do the inner work. Start raising your self-concept. Start seeing yourself in a different way. Remember, we have to change how we see ourselves inside and what we're telling ourselves in the story and the beliefs before we can experience it on the outside through our results. So now is the time to go deeper and change what you have going on inside of you. If you want help doing this, I have a free gift for you that I will link down in the description box. This is a free online training where I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this, how you can become that future version of you that already has what you want, how you can use law of attraction the right way to manifest the success and the income goals that you want in your business. I'm also going to be sharing with you the 7 biggest mistakes that most entrepreneurs are making that is blocking them from the next level of success. I'm going to be going over the root cause, how to work on the root cause of the unwanted results in your business instead of just treating the symptoms all the time. How to stop this comparison, how to stop treating symptoms, and how to actually work on the root cause, which is within you. And finally, I'll be sharing a powerful but simple 3-step process that will take you from feeling stuck to unstoppable. And it's the same process that I use to take my business from failing to turning around and hitting a £1 million sales year in a year. So if that sounds good to you, if you're ready to get unstuck and become unstoppable and actually create the business and life that you've been dreaming of, make sure you register for that training and go and watch that and come back and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you are going to stop the comparison trap. And if you do find yourself there, turn it into a positive experience to reinforce your new story, your new beliefs, your new identity. And if you like this video, I would really, really appreciate you giving me a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, of course, hit subscribe. Come join the channel. I would love to have you here. I publish new videos every single week, and it's always about mindset, manifestation, business mindset, and really just consciously creating a life and business that you desire and are worthy of. So until next time, I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.